You know, people ask me all the time, how did you get into the snake business? I want to do what you did. And the truth is you got to remember, I started 28 years ago when the business was completely different. So you really can't mimic what I did and do whatever. So my point is that I want to talk a little bit today about finding your niche. So what is a niche? Or is it pronounced niche? Doesn't matter, doesn't matter. Let's get on to this. This is the definition of a niche right here. An area of the market specializing in one type of product or service. 2, a specialized market. 3, a situation in which a business's product or services can succeed by being sold to a particular kind of people. I just mean that sometimes you don't want to start a business or a job or an adventure thinking that you have to do everything. Pick one thing that you're really good at and really focus on that one thing. Take for instance, if you want to breed snakes, don't try to breed colubrids and pythons and boas. And I mean, not that you can't do that, but you might want to start with a specific thing. Maybe you want to say, I'm going to specialize in the best quality true red tail boa, and I'm going to get ones that have really long, beautiful red tails, and I'm going to work on that and then you're going to create a name or a niche for that particular need. Or let's say you want to do videos on YouTube. You know, you don't want to do, I'm going to do comedy one day, and the next day I'm going to do movie reviews, and the next day I'm going to do pranks, and the next day, you know, pick a niche. Pick something that you are going to really excel at and be passionate about that particular specialty. So my point is, make sure that you pick something that is obtainable, something that, you know, you're going to excel at, but not too broad to where you're going to get into a situation where you're not going to do it well. It's that old story about do something really well instead of doing a whole lot of things not so well. This guy's a little cranky, isn't he? Hey, you guys remember the other day when I was complaining about this snake right here? This jungle carpet, and how we like to have a little bit of a larger water dish in with it, but it always is tipping over this plastic bowl because it's too light. Well, you guys kind of came to the rescue, and someone commented, a great idea, and I can't believe that all these years I've been doing this, I never thought about it. We can put the bigger water dish just like it is now so that it has plenty of space, but we don't have to clean it 2 or 3 times a week because it keeps on dumping over its water if we just take something like this. That's right. Just a nice rock that we cleaned up, we disinfected, it's a piece of slate, and we just dump it in the water, like that. Now the snake can actually drink a lot of water, actually submerge itself a little bit, and the tub doesn't tip over. And we have the same thing with our really big snakes, where we have big Rubbermaids because we really want to let them have enough water where they can kind of submerge themselves a little bit in it. But again, they always tip them over because there's no real big crock that's really heavy that we can use. So now we can put rocks in all our bowls that we're using plastic tubs so that the snakes can be happy and have a nice big bowl, but I don't have to clean the cage constantly because they're constantly tipping their water over. So this is an awesome thing. Thanks guys, you guys definitely helped me out in this one. So obviously I've been talking about a lot of like business options and things you can do with your life, whatever, and trust me, I've come up with some really, you know, as a matter of fact, let's go talk to Lori really quick. Let's see what she has to say about some of my crazy ideas that I've done over the years. I'm sure she'll have some interesting insight for you. So Lori, all right, so I'm talking to everyone about like finding, you know, like niches and trying to figure out like what path in life they could take or whatever, and I want to talk to you about a couple of my crazy ideas. First off, you know, guys, like literally, you know, I've done all kinds of weird stuff over the last 20-something years, and one of the ones I think that worked out pretty well, right, was, no, this was a good one. You enjoyed this one too, and this was actually,
I enjoyed it.
we did Beanie Babies, right?
Yeah, but that wasn't you. That came from Jade, because
well,
like,
Jade was only like 10 years old.
Right, and the kids were getting obsessed with it, and it started like, oh yeah, let's help her find these cool ones, and then it kind of evolved. So it wasn't like it was your idea.
Yeah, but I mean, our 10-year-old daughter didn't come up with the idea to sell buy and sell beanie. I'm the one that like went out and found sources. Zeusy, hush. I'm the one that. Zeus, quiet. I'm the one that went out and found like sources to buy Beanie Babies, and then then we but we did good, didn't we?
Yeah. It turned out good, and I think it was fun because we had fun. It was the whole hunt and running to all these places, seeing what we could find, and like I said, it was cool too because obviously our daughter was involved in it too. So yeah.
So it worked out good, and we made a crap load of money over a short period of time.
It was nice.
I mean, we were selling some Beanie Babies for over $2,000.
And we were buying them for what, $7?
Yeah, well, right, yeah. It was,
$5 or $7.
Yeah,
so that was nice.
So see, you can sometimes really find some really good. But one thing that we did never do, this was the one thing I think got away. And that was my tree farm.
Oh my God, I knew you were gonna bring that stupid tree farm up, and no, it did not get away.
Yeah, I literally, no. So guys, what I wanted to do was I wanted to put a bunch of little pots in our backyard with a bunch of little, like, tree seeds or whatever, saplings, and I was gonna grow them up.
Tree seeds. We were planting tree seeds.
Whatever. And we'd grow them up like Japanese maples. We'd get them.
That is not what you wanted. You wanted to do pine trees or Christmas trees.
Well, Christmas trees was smart, but no, I think it was actually.
Backyard.
I think it was maple trees is what I wanted to do.
Yeah, you wanted to collect all the helicopters.
I wanted to collect all the helicopters and plant the helicopters.
And fill our whole yard with them. No.
But you figure, literally, what do? You just water them, you weed them, or do whatever, and then when they get to a certain size, they were selling for like $50.
No.
We could have had like 1,000 of them. That could have been a huge profit. So anyways, my point. So regardless, I mean, I come up with some good ideas and I come up with some crazy ideas, but she usually puts up with a lot of my ideas, but not all of them. And the tree was no go. As a matter of fact, I think I might do a vlog coming up. And let me know what you guys think down below if you want to see this vlog about all the failures I've had in the last 28 years. Because you guys may think like everything we do is successful. The truth is, there is. I could definitely do a whole vlog of the crazy ideas.
Why don't you do that so it legitimizes me for saying no to so many things?
Okay. All right. So let me know down below if you want me to do a vlog about all my failures. I'll do a vlog, and me and Lori will sit down and we can talk about all the things I've done that have failed. Just let me know how that is. But regardless, anyways, point is, you can really make some pretty awesome adventures out of things that, like Beanie Babies or trees. Trees are a good option. All right. Thank you, Lori. So guys, I'm not gonna lie, I've really gotten virtually nothing accomplished today. I mean, I've been basically stuck here in my office doing little things. I did some running around and stuff like that, but I virtually have done zero snake work today. I mean, I've looked at a couple snakes, I've packed a few snakes for shipments, but I haven't done any snake work here, and it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I've been here since 8:30 this morning, so hopefully I can get this thing wrapped up and get some snake work done, because it's driving me crazy to just be in this office and to do all this busy work. But anyways, stay inspired. We'll get there, because even on days like today, I still love my job, so it's no big deal. But we will get out there really quick. Hang tough with me. As most of you guys know, I read almost all your comments, and that's evident because I comment back to most of your comments. So even when you guys drop like 600 comments on me, I try to respond back to almost everyone, but I am always reading no matter what. And one of the things that you guys have asked me a lot about is sand boas. You've said, show me sand boas. Actually, there's a whole bunch of things you guys have asked, but I'm gonna just show you a couple sand boas really quick right now. This is actually a little javelin sand boa. Beautiful little jaculus is what they call them. And look at the pattern on that one. It's much like a Kenyan sand boa, but just a really different pattern. And then I'll show you a little Kenyan sand boa as well. Same type of deal. It's a little worm. So those are the Kenyan sand boas right there. And this guy's only about 3 or 4 weeks old. And you know what? Let's go ahead and take a look at some bigger ones. What do you guys think? I mean, these are adult Kenyan sand boas right here. This is actually an aneurystic Kenyan sand boa, which just basically means that it's lacking all the yellow pigment and the red pigment. So you see, instead of being like this, which is a normal Kenyan sand boa that has the orange and the browns and all that type of stuff, it's basically lacking all of that color. And they're really beautiful. And these guys will have litters anywhere from, you know, 12 babies all the way up to my largest litter ever. My largest litter ever was 36 babies. So that's a lot of babies. Another animal that a lot of people have asked about is actually the Savu pythons. And that's these guys right here. They're hiding out underneath here. That's a Savu python right there. And you can see they have those really cool, check out those eyes right there. So here's my hand, and this is the way they get there. They'll get a little bit larger than this, but not that big. But they certainly are a smaller python. And so if you want a python that isn't going to get really big and you want something that's still pretty exotic, Savu pythons are a pretty good option. I'm going to do something that I may regret, but it'll be pretty fun anyways. Go ahead and comment and let me know what you want me to highlight. And I think tomorrow I just may read all of your comments and just have a day where I show whatever you guys want me to see. So tell me what you want me to highlight tomorrow. What snake, what lizard, whatever. And if I have it, I'll go ahead and highlight it tomorrow. So how about that? I mean, that's only if you guys want. So if you guys are down with that, comment down below. Tell me, hey, I just want a request day, and I'll just show snakes off the entire vlog. So let me know if that's something you guys want to do. And if you do want to do it, go ahead and hit me down below. I may live to regret this decision, but if nothing else, it'll be a lot of fun. So a lot of you guys have been asking me in the comments to show more leopard geckos, which is cool because I love leopard geckos and I need to show them off every now and then. So let me just show you a handful of things. I'll just kind of look through some racks and pull some stuff that's really cool. This is actually a blood tangerine tremper. It's really pretty. So basically the blood tangerine is a polygenic, you know, just bred for that really rich tangerine color. And then of course the tremper is recessive. This guy here is really beautiful too. That is of course a super snow. Look at that cool white thing on the patch of his head right there. This is just one of the cool, like, kind of wacky pattern ones that I produce, you know. We have a lot of really cool, like, bold and jungle and stuff like that. So this one's got a really cool pattern. I really like that one. This is actually hypo white and yellow eclipse. Look at how cool that pattern is right there. Just really fading. Of course, it has those dark eyes of an eclipse. This is a pastel tremper white and yellow eclipse. And man, that's not a good shot of that animal at all. Just switching cameras because that camera sucked for focus. Take a look at that one. Look at how beautiful that is. That's actually a tremper super snow white and yellow. So it's just basically, look at those eyebrows, those blue eyebrows on that thing. And then this is just, look at how beautiful that is. Whoa, little feisty guy, huh? This is actually just a really pretty tangerine. Again, that's polygenic, so every generation we're just trying to breed for more tangerine and getting prettier and prettier. Take a look at this one here. This is actually a tremper white and yellow. It's probably got a little bit of sun glow in it because it's a little bit faded. As a matter of fact, this one's the same thing here. You get an idea of what they look like. This is the other albino version, but this is actually a bold bell. So the bold stripe is the striping on them. And then of course the bell is the albino, which is not compatible with the tremper. And then this is actually one step further. I'll take this guy, I'll take a look at that. That's actually a bold bell white and yellow. But that bold stripe right there, just take a look at that. That's what makes that animal so cool. So again, that's a bold bell, white and yellow. Take a look at that one right there. Oh, sticking with that bold stripe. This is actually a bold stripe snow, so it's a max snow and a white and yellow. So a bold stripe snow, white and yellow. I don't know, guys. I mean, I could probably I mean, all these are leopard geckos and they're all really cool. What do you guys think? Should I do a snake bite show just on baby gecko mutations? I mean, let me know if you think I should. If I should do a whole show, because I can't really dedicate a whole vlog just to showing off geckos because I could sit here for 30 minutes showing you geckos. But if you guys want to see a whole show on snake bites on the main channel, I'm happy to do that for you. So just let me know what you think, and I'll always kind of keep revisiting geckos because we really do love them. it's getting kind of late, so I think I'm going to go ahead and lock up here, hit the road. We'll have a fun day tomorrow. We'll just do a request day, post a bunch of animals. And remember, if you're thinking about doing something, just find your niche, you know what I mean? And while you're at commenting down below about what you want to see, tell me also what niche you think you can fill. I'm sure there's always something. So remember guys, stay inspired, enjoy your day, be kind to people, and let's just have a good time tomorrow. And you guys have a great rest of your day.